A Trump supporter was shot and killed in Denver yesterday by a leftist organizer and a bodyguard for a journalist. Here's what happened.
Show me, motherfucker! Show me that, nigga! Don't fucking touch me! Touch me one more time, you gonna get it! Next person to fucking touch me! Break it up! Mace me! Fucking mace me, brother! Walk up to me and fucking mace me, nigga! Mace me, motherfucker! Mace me, motherfucker! I got the right to stand my ground! Fucking mace me! Go ahead and fucking mace me! Go fucking ahead and mace me, nigga! Fuck around and find out! Don't touch me, old man! Don't fucking touch me, old man! Don't fucking touch me, man! Don't fucking touch me! Fuck around and find out! Fuck around and find out! Fucking tough guy! You got a knife in the baton, you're so fucking tough! Fuck around and...
Here's what we know about the shooter so far. 9 News confirmed the shooter worked for them as a security guard. A private security guard is being held as a suspect in a deadly shooting near the Denver Art Museum, according to the Denver Police Department. The private security guard in custody was contracted through Pinkerton by 9 News. It has been the practice of 9 News for a number of months to contract private security to accompany staff at protests. The shooter, Matthew Doloff, was charged with first-degree murder. People did some research into his background and found out that he could be connected to Antifa. In 2012, Matthew was an Occupy Wall Street organizer. You could see him here with the red bandana on his face. He was also a registered Democrat and a Bernie Sanders supporter. Here he is with a Bernie Sanders shirt. And he wrote this in 2016. Ran into a Trump supporter with a Trump button on their shirt. Told them I like their I'm a racist button. They had nothing to say. Hashtag fuck Trump. He also wrote, no justice, no peace. Fuck the police. And he was followed on Twitter by several Occupy Wall Street accounts and an Antifa account, and even Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Bill Maher, Bernie Sanders, Rachel Maddow, The Daily Show. Lastly, you could see a Space Invaders tattoo on his right wrist. Space Invaders is an Antifa, thing they get. It's a common tattoo Antifa supporters get. You could see Rosa Antifa wine. They have about a dozen different Space Invaders designs against racism, Space Invaders against prisons, Space Invaders against heterosexism. You guys get it. Now, Zach Newman was a reporter who this guy was a security guard for. And here is a frame-by-frame breakdown of the shooting. In the first frame, you could see the security guard, Matthew, reach for the can of mace in the guy's hands. The man slaps Matthew in the face as he's reaching for his mace. In the second frame, you could see the guy with mace backing up, retreating, and the bodyguard is still standing his ground, drawing his pistol. Again, the victim was retreating. Lastly, you could see the victim spraying mace, and then the shooter, the bodyguard, shooting him in the head. To recap, the victim did not provoke the gunfire by spraying the shooter first. The shooter started drawing his gun when the pepper spray was at the victim's side. Number 2, the victim didn't advance on the shooter. He retreated a few steps. Lastly, the victim probably didn't commit a battery. It appears he slapped the shooter in self-defense to resist a disarmament attempt. Now here's some video of the agitator instigating more fights at that rally earlier that day.
Step up, man. I should step up? Yeah, no, that's nice. Show me, bud. All I smell bitch. All I smell is bitch.
You're really cute there, princess.
Stand down.
What the fuck you gonna do?
You're pretty cute too.
Thank you.
Just let him go, man.
Sure, 1155703 don't give you a fuck.
You want to go get a drink somewhere?
Sure, why not? I'll give you a little martini.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't really drink too much alcohol.
Yeah. Well, hey, we'll get a little virgin daiquiri together. How about that, man? We can sit down and have a real conversation, man. Straight up. What's going on there?
So there you have it. There's the evidence. The only question I have is this. Were the reporter, the instigator, and the bodyguard all working together to try to shoot a Trump supporter? I don't know. You guys make your own conclusion from the evidence you saw.